I paid $50 for this horrible paint job. Seriously, Hasbro?
Hey nerds, today we're going to check out the Maximum Series Spider-Man from Marvel Legends. That's right, finally got him. The second most controversial figure to come out recently. The first one being that Hulk figure people can't shut up about. Let's see here. Premium figure here. Should not have any issues, right? But it does. Alright, extra stuff there. That's cool. Let's get this right here. Alright. Logo looking nice on the back. Very cool. I love this color scheme. Alright, legs a little wonky. Look at that. Nice. These move. Yeah, that's cool. Look at the head sculpt. Looks pretty good. I gotta say, for the web lines, sometimes they're a nightmare. They did a better job with this figure. But here's the issue right here that's really ticked me off. See it right there? Look at that logo. Missing a chunk on that right there, and a little bit on that side. So I'm definitely reaching out to Hasbro about that. Like, I don't expect them to do anything, but it pisses me off. Here we have the new shoulder joints. Look at that, the butterfly joints. Are these new? I don't know. Probably not. Looks nice though. Should go back a little farther, right? Everyone's gonna complain. But yeah, if his elbows can't touch behind his back, he doesn't bend. He's not articulated enough. Nah. So yeah, paint app otherwise seems pretty good on him. But you know, premium figure, definitely I find that very annoying. So check out the articulation. We got the toe joints. There's always a wonky toe joint. These bones both seem right. Seem okay. With the hollow pointed toe right there. That's, I don't know why they did that. Boot cut, which honestly my least favorite articulated joint. Let's see here. Oh jeez. This bottom knee joint, a little stiff. And see, I hate this because now, where do you push? Where do you push that doesn't put pressure on the boot cut? There you go. Nice double knee joint once it gets loosened. Hip joint, drop down hips. That's pretty cool. See, gets up pretty high. Let's straighten the figure out so we can see how high it goes really. There we go. Out this far. Almost does the splits. I think we go like, what's the point of the hip joint if it doesn't rotate up more? Just to get it out farther like this. Yeah, so there you go. Rotate the hip. Let's see these knees. Okay, that one's good. Bottom one, stiff again, but better than the other one. I mean, that's nice right there. Gotta admit, that's nice. Waist articulation, we have the crunch. You know, same thing we've seen on a lot of the recent Spider-Mans. Renew your vows, crunch. Very nice. Combine that. I mean, look at that. Combine that with the drop down hip joint. He's kicking himself in the head. Look at that. He's got it behind his head. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. And then we have the torso joint right here. All the lean there. Paint's pretty good up there too. A lot of times that's where you see issues. Very cool. Very cool. See the arms now. They go up that far. Let's see. Bicep cut, of course. We already looked at the shoulder butterfly joint, but I mean, it's still pretty good to me. People are going to complain, I'm sure. Crossbody action on it. Solid. He can give himself a hug. You know, when he's feeling down. Mary Jane won't go on a date with him. He's all alone. He's crying in the corner. See? Perfect. All the emotions in this figure. Look at it. Can't be beat. Alright, let's check the shoulder joints. Oh, fucking kidding me. I hate when they're so tight. And see, then it puts that pressure right there. And this is what really freaks me out about breaking this joint. Yep. Let's check this side. Alright, this one's all good. So just this side stuck. Which is, there's always one. Alright, there we go. Got it. Typically, I'm not too afraid about Marvel Legend joints breaking. I haven't really actually broken one. Like, by doing that. So, just be careful. Let's see. Hips fit in here pretty nice. I was kind of worried they might stick out a little bit like some of the other figures. Alright, let's check out the neck. So the neck actually spins on this guy. Look at that. It doesn't provide a whole lot of movement, but it's definitely better than the ones that don't do that. All right, then we have this joint up. What do you call it? I forget what it's called. But I like those a lot better. So look at that. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's better than a lot of the figures. So I'm liking that. See, look how he looks down. Okay, yeah. So they combine both. It seems like they kind of did the idea where they got the, what do you call it? What's that joint called? I forget. And then they got the neck that spins. All right, nice. So that's the figure. Of course, let's go through the hands. All right. Put him up. Put him up. He looks good. All right. Pretty cool figure. I gotta admit, pretty cool. One effing issue, the paint app. God, I can't believe I gotta call Hasbro about that. Email Hasbro about that when I get done with this video. I gotta get the codes off. Is there like a code on? Yeah, there you go. Code on the bottom. That's the only reason I opened it without emailing them. It's because I need that code. Let's check out the rest of the stuff here. I'm going to point out something here on this. Was it the shield? Okay, yeah, shield. Look at the paint app on this. Can you guys see that there's silver in here? Right. I kind of love that. That's a great detail, right? But you'll notice. Check this out. You'll notice they didn't do that. Really? No, they didn't. On the other stuff. So only this shield has that nice silver touch. And they could, man, imagine if they had done that on the whole thing, on every web effect. Let's just go through all the web effects. Yeah, see? Just plain plastic. It's pretty neat though, the shooting web. And then what do we have here? These webs. Alright. And these are, yeah, really flimsy. Look at, see, nice little effect. I mean, they look cool. But if they had added the silver in there as well, imagine how much that would pop as well. Like, you see it? That's just cool. So, I think they dropped the ball there. Typical Hasbro nonsense. What do we have in here? This is the stand, right? Just go like this. This is a pretty, I mean, it's a little flimsy, but, and there's no way to tighten these. They didn't use screws. These are just plastic. So if those get loose, you're just kind of screwed. But this, it's only for this, right? You know what else this looks like? I'm not gonna say it because you guys will get it. All right, let's get these hands out. Let's see these hands. Get the open hands, right? Classic wall crawling, open hands. The hands that cover space. Like, oh my god, what did I do? Yeah. Stop, don't go their hands. And then we have these ones right here. These ones are pretty unique, I think, here. The ungloved hands. It's a nice little touch. Now, I kind of wonder how hard these are to get off of here. Let's see here. Okay. It wasn't too bad. That seems like a pretty solid joint for them, or peg. Put this on. Yeah, nice. Looks a little bit bigger than the suit, which, you know, I don't know. This proportion's a little bit off. You think? Just me? Just me? Are the proportions off a tiny bit? Can you see that? Maybe? I don't know. It should be a little bit smaller to me because it should fit underneath, right? But anyways, still a nice touch, I gotta say. I like it. There's no motion or movement in the wrist on these, of course. But you can be like trying to fix his... Got web shooter problems? There you go. Among his other million of problems, you can work on his web shooters. We got that. And let's go with this. What other hands we got? We got the fist hand. Wait, open hands, right? Let's see here. Why do they gotta tape everything? Just put... Okay. I'm really not trying to destroy this box because I gotta store most of the stuff in here because I don't have a lot of room right now. Let's just get everything out while we're sitting here. This video is so long at this point. Alright, set this to the side. Alright, thank you for bearing through that with me. Let's see. Then we have, let's see, these open hands, I guess. Wait, that's a web shooter hand. Where did the other open hand go? I don't know where it went. Oh well, whatever. Oh, here it is. Okay. I have sight issues. So we have the, I guess what you call it for grabbing the webs. You can put his hands in here. Alright, he holds that pretty well. I wonder if you could hang him from this. Like, put him on the wall and hang him from this. It is kind of flimsy, but it does fit his hand really well. So at least it's not going to slide in and out of his hand. That's always nice. And how does this get attached? I don't even, because there's nothing to attach it to this. There's no hole. You'd think they would have put something. That's so stupid. Alright. And where's the hole? Where's the hole? There it is. Okay. Stand up, Peter. Stand up. Peter. Peter! Alright, then let's see what else we have. There's open hands everywhere. Got hands everywhere. Web shooting hands. This one? Where's it at? Here we go. Jesus. So yeah, like the little curved finger was going to point at you, I guess. Like, hey. Again, the web lines on all the hands seem pretty solid too. You know, got some overlap right there. Typical. But still, for the most part, I'd say pretty solid, especially for Hasbro. Alright, then we have the web shooting hands. Right, with actual web effects on them. Both right, wait, sorry. Why do you think they look like both right hands? No, right and left. That's pretty cool. Now, how do you... So those are glued in pretty good. I'm just really trying to figure out what you do with this thing here. Like, it would have been cool if they put somewhere to attach it. You know what I mean? Like, so it looked like it was coming out. I'm not sure what else you could do with this. I'm just examining. Anyway, catch a bad guy. I don't know. All right, let's look at his extra head now. This is the alternative head. It's kind of a wink, I guess, right? If you compare it. The left eye looks the same. His left, your right. This one looks different, right? The right eye. So it's kind of like a but I wish this was actually even smaller so it was more drastic. You know, but otherwise cool. And the paint lines again, let's see, pretty solid on this one. Even the seam, I mean, you kind of see the seam of the head. It's not as bad as like I've seen my other versions of Spidey. And then let's see, last but not least, right? No, there's actually one more thing. The unmasked head. Paint app on this is nice. The little hair, pretty cool. I like the Peter Parker head, the eyes. Good job on the paint app there. And then we have the spider effect. Let's see. Let's just sit on here. There you go. That's awesome. I love that. It's tingling. Spider sense is tingling. There's a disturbance in the force. Wait, wrong series. Let's see. Let's pop his head off. Now, here's what I worry about. Is his neck going to come off too? Or just his head? Oh, there we go. Normal size ball peg. Oh, actually, looks a little bigger than normal. Anyways, let's put this head on here. And then he's got his hand out like... Jesus. When that popped, I thought I broke something. Not gonna lie. I was like, what the hell? Like, he's got a problem with his web shooters. He's trying to fix it. It's jammed. Oh. He's got web shooter dysfunction. Fix it, god damn it. Alright, there we go. This is our Maximum Series Spider-Man. Let's see, let's get this back off of here. Honestly, do not know how often I would actually use those arms in comparison to just the regular Spidey. Okay, see here? Alright. Yeah, seam still looks nice. I didn't stretch it out, so that's cool. Let's see here, let's get this hand out. Let's put in one of these other hands. That's the wrong one. So we got the web. Let's kick his leg up. Yeah, that's awesome. I like it, guys. I mean, clearly that pisses me off right there. You know, $50 premium figure should have better QC than that. But overall, otherwise, I mean, the QC on it is better than I've seen on other figures. And hopefully that stays true with this line in general, especially since they're charging, you know, almost double what it costs normally. Actually, it is double. Wait a minute. Not almost, it is. Knee joint's still a little wonky. But yeah. And yeah, people are probably going to complain about that. It doesn't match color, blah, blah, whatever. Anyways, Spider-Man, Maximum Spidey. You know, is it worth the $50? Big question. I don't know. Nothing, I honestly think nothing today in this time is worth what we pay for it. But yeah, I like it. I do like it. I like all the stuff it comes with. You got the extra heads, hands, Spidey sense. This go in here. Let's see. Oh, it's too big for that. It'd be kind of cool if it went on his head too. It's too big though. This, I'm really not sure what we do with this. You know, like they didn't really give us a way to attach it to anything. That's the most annoying thing I'm really experienced with this figure, aside from the paint on that one spot. But there you go, Maximum Spider-Man. Let me know in the comments what you think of our boy Peter here.